Today's saint is Saint Mark, whose feast day is April 25th. Mark went with Saint Paul and Saint Barnabas on their journey as missionaries through the island of Cyprus. So they went around that island teaching people about God. Then he joined himself to Peter, who we know is the first pope of the Catholic Church, and he went with Peter to Rome as Peter's secretary. When Peter was writing his first letter to the churches of Asia, he passed on to them the greeting of Mark, his faithful companion, whom he also called my son Mark. The Roman people begged Mark to put in writing the accounts of Peter's frequent talks on our Lord's life. The people there knew that Peter had been with our Lord Jesus, and they begged Mark to write down all the stories that Peter had of what went on when Jesus was here on earth. And so this is what the evangelist, St. Mark, did. He wrote the second gospel, and he is represented by a lion because the gospel begins with St. John the Baptist, the voice of one crying in the desert. So St. Mark wrote one of the books of the Bible, one of our gospels. There are 4 gospels in the Bible, all written by Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. Mark was then sent to Egypt to found the Church of Alexandria. So he was supposed to start a group of people to worship God in the city of Alexandria. And here he set up the very first Christian school, which became very famous. So he was very smart, and he would teach people about Jesus through his writings and at the school that he started. But at this time, it was still illegal to be a Christian. So one day, Mark was seized by a group of people who did not believe what he was teaching, and he was thrown into prison. While he was in prison, the angels and the voice of Jesus came and comforted him before he was martyred.